As a member of the EA Creator Network, I have been gifted DLC for The Sims 4, but all opinions remain my own. Thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, it's AlluringSimmer here, and today we are doing another room build. This build, I decided to do something a little bit different than how I normally do my room builds. I feel like I tend to make rooms based off my own personal style a lot, and not really, unless I'm making it for a specific like household or for a specific sim, I tend to not really like always visualize what type of sim would be using that room. I sometimes just pick a style and build in that style, or pick a color scheme and do a build with that color scheme. But for this build, I wanted to do something that was a bit more like masculine. I feel like that's the best way that I can describe this. I feel like my builds tend to be like very pastel and like cutesy vibes, or just like very bright colors. So I feel like this was very different from my usual style, and it was really fun to do, honestly. I decided to build a like gamer slash streamer room, and using more of a darker color palette for the room. I also used a lot of stuff from like high school years, because I feel like there's a lot of like streamer like tech stuff from that pack. And then I also used this painting, which I've literally never used in my life. And honestly, I always feel very, I don't know, I feel very accomplished sometimes when I use something that I've never used before. I just feel like that specific like painting with the dogs playing on the don't wake the llama, I think that's what it's called, table. It just makes sense to use it here, and also I just can't think of any other context where I would personally use it. So it was nice to like find a place for something that I don't always use in my builds. And another thing that I've been realizing more recently, especially while working on a build that I've been doing on stream, is that there's a lot of items that are kind of hidden behind specific categories. Like, you don't really find them if you go into like choose by room. The only way you can find them is by looking through the like sorting by function, or if you like filter by pack, you might find those things. And I've been using that a lot to my advantage to kind of like challenge myself to use like new items, or items that I haven't seen in a while, or just items that I forget exist, if I'm being honest. And it's been really fun like getting to, I don't know, get more use of some of the items that I have in my game. But yeah, this build was really fun to do. As some of you may know, I do have a series going on my YouTube channel right now, which is the Miss Melody Let's Play. I feel like I've been taking a bit of time off because I actually have been sick for like the past I was sick like the past 2 weeks, and I'm just now getting to the point where I can like speak for longer than like 2 minutes. So that is part of the reason why that's been on a bit of hiatus, and I'm hoping to get another part out by next week. And then I also have a new series coming up very, very soon. I'm going to be doing Love is Blind in The Sims. And if you guys want to read more about the process and what I'm getting up to with, you know, planning that series and working on the builds for that series, then you can go to AlluringSimmer.com/blog. AlluringSimmer.com/blog. I have 2 blog posts out as of recording this, and I'm hoping to get another one up by Friday. So when you're seeing this, there should be at least 3, hopefully. And I'm basically just giving updates on like the build, what I'm doing with it, and also updates on how you all, the community, can get involved. And if you would like to participate in my Sims 4 Love is Blind, one way you can do that is by making a sim that can participate in the series. If you want to find more of a description of like what I'm looking for in terms of sims, then you can go again to AlluringSimmer.com/blog, and I'll also be making some sort of event flyer that will most likely be posted on X or on Blue Sky, probably both. And also in my Discord channel, or my Discord server, so that way you all can see kind of what things to include when making your sim to make it easier for me and also make it more interesting to watch when we have all these sims interacting with each other. I also recommend, if you haven't already followed my Twitch channel, to consider to do so. I'm live on that platform pretty much every single day. I've also recently been multi-streaming, so I'm actually live on both Twitch and YouTube, so there's multiple ways for you to catch the stream and see what I'm getting up to with my builds and just with my content in general. I hope that you guys all enjoy this video, this speed build that I'm working on right now. And again, consider to check me out on my other social platforms as well. And I will be back very soon with a new video, probably with Miss Melody in our Let's Play, and maybe she'll be having her baby finally. That'll be super exciting. But I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of the build and also what you want to see in future builds, in future videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.